Welcome to Once for All Passion Play. You are about to follow your guide when you get to our destination and walk through 9 different scenes that portray the last 6 days of Jesus' life on earth. These are the events that led up to Jesus' final sacrifice for the people of the world.
My name is Martha, and together with my brother Lazarus and my sister Mary, we have invited Jesus into our home for dinner. It's 6 days before Passover. Many of his disciples have also come to Bethany. They all want to see the miracle that Jesus did. What is it, you may ask? He raised my brother Lazarus from the dead. It was amazing. Many of the priests have also come to see for themselves as well. Mary and I are so grateful, though. Here comes my sister Mary now with a bottle of anointing oil. Mary.
Jesus, my Lord.
That's 300 denarii, a year's wages.
Judas, leave Mary alone. Why are you scolding her? She has done a good thing for me. You will always have the poor with you, and you may be kind to them whenever you wish, but you will not always have me. Mary has done what she could and anointed my body for the grave. Truly I say to you, what she has done today will often be told and remembered.
Judas is upset because the waste of such expensive perfume. Oh, why do you think he's talking to the priests now?
Does he really care about the poor?
Well, Judas was with Jesus and saw Lazarus raised from the dead. Many of us became believers because of this and other miracles.
Maybe Judas is helping himself to the funds. If so, he's a thief. I sense a time of darkness coming.
Now, go to Jerusalem and follow Jesus.
You go with Jesus.
The priests were becoming very concerned because if there was an uprising, the Romans would be very angry with them. So they decided they needed to come up with a plan to discredit Jesus and to kill him.
Hey, why y'all standing out here? Come to my shop. Come get your temple sacrifices. Anybody want to buy a lamb? Come on.
That's right, and if you're here to buy a sacrifice, you'll have to exchange your money with me. Rabbi, come to my table. You'll find my rates far better than anyone.
You who buy, and you who sell in this temple, get out!
What are you talking about?
Can he say this?
Take these things away.
But I've always traded in the temple.
It is written, my house shall be called a house of prayer for all nations. But you have made it into a place of buying and selling to the people who come here to worship and pray. You have turned it into a den of thieves. You only want to make profit for yourselves.
Who gives you authority to do these things? This is getting out of our hands.
We should take him. Arrest him now.
But that will surely cause the people to revolt against us. Teacher, we know you are true, and you show no prejudice or favoritism.
You speak the way of God and truth, which is the greatest commandment of all.
The greatest of all commandments is that you shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your strength. The second is like it. Love your neighbor as yourself. All the law and the prophets hang on these 2 commandments. There are no commandments greater than these.
Greetings, everyone. My name is Thomas. Would you please follow me? Now, as one of Jesus' disciples, none of us knew what Jesus meant when he said that if you tear down the temple, I will raise it again in 3 days. We now know today that what he meant was not the temple building, but he meant his physical body. We've been preparing for the Passover meal. You see, we have been walking on dirty roads, wearing sandals day after day. And because of this, our feet have become filthy. So in our time, it was a common sign of hospitality to have a servant wash your feet as you entered into a home. But on this night, and for this meal and this home, there was no servant. Instead, Jesus himself began humbly performing this act for us.
You, my Lord, you're washing my feet?
Peter, you do not understand what I am doing. But one day, all of you will.
I will never let you wash my feet.
If I do not wash you, then you cannot be with me.
Then wash my feet, and my hands and my head as well.
Peter, you are with me. You call me Master and Lord. You do as I command you to do. But you need no further washing. Do you understand what I have done? I have washed your feet. This is an example of how we should treat each other as humble servants, just as I have done for you. Now listen to me. One of you will betray me.
Lord, is it me? It's not me, is it? No, not me. It can't be me.
John, the hand of the one that will betray me is at this table with me. He is the one I give this piece of bread to after I have dipped it. Judas, take, eat. Now go, quickly.
And then Jesus took some bread, blessed it, broke it, and gave some of it to each of us.
Like this bread, my body will be broken for you. Like this cup of wine, my blood will be poured out for you. Eat and drink in remembrance of me. This is the new covenant of my blood, which will be poured out for you. Now, let's go to the garden to pray.
This is the day the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad. This is the day the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad.
It was a strange and confusing night. First, just a meal with my friends, and then Jesus' words of betrayal still ringing in my ears. And then out and into the night, but not even towards home, towards the Garden of Gethsemane and the Mount of Olives. Well, let's go there now.
Later that night, Garden of Gethsemane, betrayal and arrest.
Your world is about to fall apart. You will all leave me.
I will never leave you, Lord, even unto death.
Peter, before the rooster crows, you will deny me 3 times this very night.
No!
So Peter, James, and John, keep watch while I pray. Pray that you will not enter into temptation. I know the spirit is willing, but your flesh is weak.
But we just couldn't keep watch, no matter how hard we tried. We couldn't stay awake. All night we could hear Jesus' cries coming from the garden as he shouted out in sorrow to his Father. And then suddenly, he became silent.
Abba! Father! Take this cup from me, because you can do anything. But your will be done, not mine.
When Jesus had seen the disciples had fallen asleep, he went to awaken them.
Simon, can't you stay awake with me for 1 hour? Part of you is eager, ready for anything in God, but another part can't stay awake with me for 1 hour. Look down. My time has come. My betrayer is here.
The one whom I kiss, he's the one. Seize him and don't let him get away. Rabbi!
Judas, would you betray the Son of Man with a kiss? Day after day you come out after me with swords and clubs as if I were a dangerous criminal. Every day I sit in the temple, teach, and you have not so much as laid a hand against me. But now you are fulfilling what the prophets have written.
Let's go, now.
The prophet Isaiah wrote of a servant who would come, who would be treated and tried as a criminal and slaughtered. Jesus knew of this teaching, and he willingly gave himself over to the soldiers. You see, under Israel's law, this gave them the right to put him to death for blasphemy. However, under Roman rule, only the Romans could condemn a man to death. Come with me. Did you hear the rooster? Yes. That means by now that Peter has denied being a follower of Jesus 3 times. Go now to the court of Pilate, the Roman governor.
Follow us. Jerusalem, Pilate's court and trial.
As soon as it was morning, the whole court met, and they delivered Jesus over to Pilate.
And what charge do you bring against this man?
If he were not a criminal, we would not have brought him before you.
Well, then you take him and judge him according to your own laws.
It is not legal for us to put anyone to death.
To death? Tell me, are you King of the Jews?
Are you asking this yourself, or have others told you about me?
I am not a Jew, am I? Your own nation and the chief priests have handed you over to me. What have you done?
My kingdom is not of this world. If my kingdom were of this world, then my servants would fight, so I would not be handed over to the Jews. But my kingdom is not of here.
So,
kingdom.
You are a king.
You say that I'm a king. In fact, I was born and entered this world so I might bear witness to the truth.
No.
All who are followers of truth, listen and heed my voice.
Truth? What is truth? I find no grounds in charging this man.
He's guilty.
He is guilty. He's a criminal.
Now, you have a custom that I may release to you one prisoner at Passover.
Now that other prisoner was Barabbas. He was a revolutionary and a murderer. As for Jesus, Pilate did not believe that he was any threat to the Romans. And so he gave the choice to the crowd. He kept stirring up the crowd until finally, in one voice, they shouted, "We choose Barabbas!"
Well then, would you like me to release the King of the Jews?
No! Give us Barabbas!
Barabbas! Give us Barabbas! Release Barabbas? Then what shall I do with this man you call King of the Jews?
Crucify him!
Crucify him!
Crucify him! Crucify!
Silence! For what crime? I find nothing in this man deserving of death. You, I must know. Where do you come from? Oh, I see.
He's not speaking.
Now you don't talk. Do you not know that I have the authority to pardon you and the authority to crucify you?
You have no power over me except that which has been granted to you by heaven.
If you pardon this man, you're no friend of Caesar. Anyone who sets himself up as king defies Caesar. Crucify him!
Crucify him!
Am I to crucify your king?
We have no king but Caesar. Crucify him.
Crucify him! Crucify him! Crucify him!
We kept at it. We were an angry, shouting mob, demanding that Jesus be crucified. Finally, we shouted Pilate down, and he gave us what we wanted. Pilate set Barabbas free, and he gave Jesus, who they call the Christ, over to the Roman soldiers for whipping and crucifixion.
Is this what you want?
Crucify!
Crucify!
Crucify him! Release Barabbas and away with this man! I am washing my hands of the responsibility for this man's death. From now on, it is in your hands. You be the judge and the jury. I am innocent.
We will take the blame for this. We and our children after us.
We'll fix it so he cannot see. Take this. I'd like to hear him speak after I get through with him. We'll make a couple out of him in no time. Take this. I'd like to hear him speak after I get through with him. We'll make a couple out of him in no time. Oh, hail, oh great and mighty King.
Soldiers tried to clear the narrow streets, but the crowd pressed in to see, then condemned to die on Calvary. Down the Via Dolorosa, called the way of suffering, like a lamb came the Messiah, Christ the King. But he chose to walk the road out of his love for you and me. Down the Via Dolorosa, all the way to Calvary.
My name is Simon of Cyrene. You may be wondering what's troubling me. Well, let me explain. Earlier today, I was minding my own business when I came upon the soldiers leading Jesus to Golgotha. He was badly beaten, wounded, flesh torn apart. This made it almost impossible for him to carry the cross on his back. And when he couldn't go on any further, the soldiers grabbed me from out of the crowd and forced me to help him carry the cross the rest of the way. As I walked beside Jesus, he was calm. So calm, it made me uneasy. How can someone in such agony carry such peace? When we arrived at Golgotha, they laid him on the cross. They nailed his hands and feet to the beams. And I could still hear those nails piercing his flesh. Then they raised him up. Come with me. I want you to see for yourself. On either side of Jesus, 2 robbers. And above him, there was a sign that said, King of the Jews. Crucifixion is a long and brutal death. Many can hang there for days. But this Jesus, he was gone within a few hours. I can still hear his voice in my head. He said, Father, into your arms I commit my spirit. And he breathed his last breath. At first I didn't understand, but now I think I do. Even as Jesus died, the same peace that I felt as I walked beside him carrying the cross helped me to understand that Jesus laid down, no one had the power to take his life, but Jesus laid it down of his own accord once for all.
I cast my mind on Calvary, where Jesus bled and died for me. I see his wounds, his hands, his feet, my Savior on that cursed tree. His body bound and drenched in tears, they laid him down in Joseph's tomb, the entrance sealed by heavy stone. Messiah still and all alone. Oh, praise the name of the Lord our God. Oh, praise his name forevermore. For endless days we will sing your praise, O Lord our God.
Once for all.
Once for all, what a great theme. That after years of animals, bulls, and goats being shed in the temple, now Jesus Christ, once for all, has been the perfect sacrifice. And once for all, if we put our faith and trust in him, if we commit our lives to him, we can be reconciled to right relationship with God forever.
Please follow us.